What up, guys? My name is Albert, and in today's video we got three amazing videos for you guys. I'm going to be breaking down each videos, guys. The videos are going to be about older women complaining that older men love dating younger women in their early 20s. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk that a man would work so hard all his life, and then he would want a beautiful, young, succulent, succulent, young 22-year-old. I know, kind of creepy. But that's what we men like. We like young, beautiful, fertile women. Guys, before we get into this video, guys, hit that like button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Guys, hit this video with a like. It really helps the channel grow. Any comments you guys have, leave them in the comment sections below. Without no further ado, let's jump right into the first video.
Men wouldn't even consider talking to any of us if we weren't their type physically.
Without fail, every time I'm with somebody who is married or in a long-term committed relationship, male or female, like, you're getting older, Ashley, you have to redefine what you think is attractive. I'm like, what exactly does me getting older have to do with what I find attractive? They're like, oh, you're gonna end up single because you won't date anybody who's shorter than you. You won't talk to nice guys because you don't think that they're cute. And I was like, okay, so what are you saying? The older I get, the less entitled I am to an attractive man? And one time, a single male friend of mine said this to me, right? He was trying to set me up with his friend, and I was like, no, thank you. I'm not attracted to this person that I have met multiple times. He was like, why are you so picky? You gotta stop being so picky. He's a nice guy. Like, I know he's nice. Again, I've met this person multiple times. It doesn't change the fact that I am not attracted to him. It's like, oh, come on, Ashley. Like, he's a great guy. He thinks you're really sweet and really pretty. I said, one, he's a liar. No one who's ever met me outside the confines of my immediate family would describe me as sweet. Two, primary reason this man wants to date me is because he finds me attractive. But I'm expected to go on a date with him even though I don't find him attractive. So I was like, question for you. Let's pretend this situation was reversed. If I told you that I thought he was cute and wanted to go on a date with him, and you went and told him all that, and he's like, she's cool or whatever, but I'm not really like feeling her like that. How would that conversation go? You'd be all, oh, but Ashley's so nice and she thinks you're so cute. You should give her a chance. You might really like her. He's like, well, no, I wouldn't make him go on a date with you if he didn't think you were cute. I'm like, that's it. There we go. Why are you trying to force me to go on a date with somebody that I am not attracted to when you would never even suggest it in reverse? I'm like, dude, are you going on dates with people that you don't find attractive? And I'm like, okay, so what are we doing here? Like, well, like just stumbling over his words. And I'm like, okay, yeah, exactly.
So here is what I will say about her point that she makes in this video. I do agree that a woman should not be going and dating a man that she's not attracted to just because she wants to find a mate, right? Just because a guy claims to be a good guy and nice guy, that doesn't mean she has to go out with him. She's not attracted to him, right? It makes sense. But what I have an issue is women like this will put to the side guys that are actually good, guys that they actually find attractive, right? They will actually repulse men by not being quote unquote sweet. She said it herself, right? The guy said, oh, I think she's sweet. And she was like, oh, I know he's lying because I'm not a sweet person. She knows that she is unbearable to be around. She knows that she's masculine. She's not giving off feminine energy, and that's fine. Women can be however they want, right? A woman can be however she wants. I have no problem with it. You can be masculine, you can be annoying, you can be disagreeable, you can be a boss bee. But here is what you have to understand. If you are going to do all that, and when you get to 40, don't complain when older, more successful, desirable men are going for younger 20-year-old women that are submissive and sweet and kind, right? And sexier. You know, women in their early 20s are so nice. Don't get me wrong, women in their early 20s also have their own problems. But I would rather deal with a crazy early 22-year-old woman than a crazy 42-year-old woman.
The generations changed. So if you're dating guys at this age versus this age or this age, there's a different generation every, I say, what, 10, 15 years?
But what about the men who are 50, 55, who want 21-year-olds? Because that's the thing now. That is really what you find. It's very hard to find men that are successful that want successful women. They want 21-year-olds who are stupid. And the 21-year-olds want an old man because they want things. Because they've been raised on an Instagram culture of where it's not even about looks anymore. It really just is about living a lifestyle. But then you've got those women that are between 30 and 40, which are where most of my friends lie, that are successful. It's like, our pickings are what? We're going to have to go 70? Because the pickings are slim.
Just like a woman.
It's so amazing how women will get to an age and they'll be like, you know what? The feminism movement lied to me. And here's my thing. That's fine. When women get to that age, why don't they tell the younger women, hey, by the way, it sucks when you get older and you pass up all the guys that you should have tried to get into a relationship with. If you get to this age, don't think that your job, your success in life is gonna keep you warm at night. You see in that video, she's complaining that 50-year-old men, successful men, are going out with 20-year-olds, 22-year-olds, young women. It's because those men that have reached that sort of success don't want to come home to a woman that is aggressive and masculine. Because a woman that has reached a certain level of success, she has to do one thing. She has to cast away her femininity. She has to become more masculine. She has to become more disagreeable. That is what successful people have to do. Successful people are very disagreeable, right? Successful people have a masculine drive. That's what drives them to be successful. And when you have these women that have become so successful, right, and they spent all their child rearing years and their youth to garner this success, thinking, because that's what the media tells them, thinking that once they get to 40 and they have all this money and stuff, they're going to meet a guy on the same level that's going to want them. No, a guy that has gone through all that doesn't want a woman that is aggressive, masculine, not submissive, not cooperative. He wants a woman that he can take under his wing, right? That is going to listen to his leadership. That is not going to question him at every stage of their relationship. That is going to look at him as the leader. He's going to look at him with those puppy eyes. Oh, yes, teach me everything that you know. Not a 40-year-old woman that just is like, oh, okay, you're not going to be able to tell me what to do. Who wants that? Who wants to go out, battle the world, and then come back home and battle their freaking significant other? No.
Of young women.
To give proper context here, this 33-year-old man is explaining on this podcast why he prefers dating women who are between the ages of 21 and 25. He goes on to say they're malleable and they're very, very, very cooperative. And he says that he loves it. And I bet he does. And the reason, even the fact that he called it malleable really tells it all. You know what else is malleable? Metal. If you heat it up, you can bend it. And that's what they want. They want to be able to bend a woman to their will. And a grown woman ain't playing that. You're not going to run some game on a grown woman because she's seen it before. She's experienced it before. They benefit from getting these inexperienced women so they can play them and run games on them. I wouldn't be flattered that a grown man is interested in me and I'm a younger woman. Why would you want that? I feel like they're hoping that they could benefit from you not knowing. That's what they really want. They don't want somebody who will stand up to them, who will call them out. They don't want an equal. They want somebody they can quote unquote lead.
I understand that she thinks that, oh, it's weird that men want a woman that is submissive, or a woman that they can lead and they can mold. But that's just how we are built. That is just how men are. Right? That is what makes a good relationship. There is a leader, and then there's someone that's going to submit. Right? Like my father always said, there cannot be two captains of a ship. It's not going to work. But modern day feminism have taught women like, yo, there has to be two captains in the ship. Y'all have to be equal. Y'all have to be pulling your weights. But for some reason, the man still has to pay for everything. And when he divorces her or she divorces him, he loses half his, like, it, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, and this will be my final thing. I don't care what the world says. We men want a woman that is submissive, feminine, cooperative. We don't want a woman that is our quote unquote equal, that is going to be challenging me, right? No man finds a woman that challenges him at every turn sexy. No man finds a woman that is disagreeable. No man finds a woman that cannot listen. No man wants a woman that he cannot lead. If that woman can't listen, that's not sexy. If that woman is disagreeable, that's not sexy. If the woman is annoying, that's not sexy. If she's not able to follow his leadership, that is not sexy. A man wants a woman that follows his lead, that is agreeable, that is submissive, that is feminine, that is moldable, right? And I know moldable has a bad connotation to it, but that is what it is, right? We're not molding her into a bad thing. We're molding her into something that we can both love, that we can love our relationship and actually build our relationship. Guys, that is the video for today. If you have not already, guys, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. With that, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.